One life to live.
Why are you so sure that Gina's playing him?
Did we accomplish what you wanted?
Not yet.
I want you to move in with me. Today.
You really think that we can work through this?
You can try. You know that drug that took away Nora's memory? I didn't give it to her. Your mom did.
Will, what is it, pal? What's going on?
You didn't have a fight with Jessica, did you? Do you want me to beat her up?
Back off, Jen.
Will, you know, we were just talking. We were going to get down maybe and make a family night of it on the town. You know, Jen just got back.
I'm not going to be able to make it, Dad.
Why not? It'll be fun. I mean, we haven't done something like this in a long time.
Yeah, in a long, long time. Come on, Jen just got back into town. We can catch up. We have a lot to talk about.
You're right. We do.
Jackie,
Hey,
where's Harry? Is everything all right? Did you find Ben?
take it easy. Look, we haven't found Ben yet, but don't worry, we will. Harry's still out looking, okay? Could I?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. Come in. You know, I'm very, very grateful to you for everything you're doing. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I know you are, doll. But, look, I wanted to talk to you in private, all right? Without Harry around.
Why?
Well, come on. You know how Harry is. I mean, he's kind of sweet on you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So I just didn't want him coming here and blowing this whole thing out of proportion, that's all.
What is it?
Okay, and I did some checking on this Gina Russo. You see, Gina and Ben used to have a thing. They were sweethearts. They even tried to run away together once. Now, they were just kids.
I knew that. Ben told me all
You did?
about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. You don't know how glad I am to hear that. Okay, now nothing I say here is fact. But I was talking to this guy, a wise guy who used to be close with Rourke, and he told me that Gina never got over it. She never got over Ben.
Is this contact of yours ever going to show?
I spoke to him. The meeting's all set.
Well, where is he?
Ben, staring out the window isn't going to get him to come here any faster. Maybe we should have a drink.
We didn't come here to socialize. You know, I'm going to take a look around.
That's not a good idea.
I'm starting to wonder whether any of this was a good idea.
You see all those buildings, Nigel? I want them demolished. We need all that space for the new plant, the new warehouses.
Large warehouse, yes, sir.
And this whole area has to be graded. Are you getting on louder? Because I don't want to forget anything.
You're being quite clear, Mr. Buchanan. Very succinct. Surprising, actually.
Forget it, Gina. It's over.
Ben, you can't leave now. Please, come back inside. We've come this far.
All right.
You two-timing swamp rat. I should have figured what you're going to pay, you lowlife. Come on, Nigel.
Why don't you two go ahead? I want to talk to Will. We'll catch up.
Just like always, Mom and Will with their little secrets. Pretty soon they'll be passing notes to each other.
Oh, come on. Look, we were going to get down to Rhodey's. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah, that's fine. But you go on. We'll be there in a few minutes.
All right.
Come on, Dad.
Shall we go?
We shall.
Good.
I think I know what happened. You went to Colin to pay him his money back, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Well, I felt really bad about asking you to do that. I promise I'm going to make it up to you. You see this sculpture? Well, I'm almost finished with it, and I have a client who's interested in buying it. For a lot of money, I might add, and I can give you that money.
I know what you did. Colin told me. I know everything. One.
You see the Converse trucking file again, Louis?
You know, Anton, all three of these hijackings are really similar. I mean, right down to the witness descriptions, time of day, number of perps. I mean, even the weapons used.
Yeah, two semi-automatics and a nickel-plated revolver. That
Yeah.
got me too. There's got to be something here that connects all three of them to RJ. We just got to find them.
Well, I must say I'm glad to help.
What?
Nothing. I'm just wondering why you're still working on this with me and not Teddy.
Well, because you're involved with it, and you are familiar with this, and it was your source.
Yeah, but the guy's tip didn't pan out.
Sophia, I spoke with him. I'm convinced he was telling the truth.
You still think somebody tipped RJ off, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
But who would do that? I mean, you know it'd have to be somebody on the inside.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. But that's why I'm not letting Teddy in on this. Besides, Bo and John, you're the only one I trust.
Roseanne! Oh, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
We need to talk.
See, that's what I was doing. But I imagine your craving for conversation means that you have come to get paid.
I don't want it, RJ. I'm through. As of right now, it's off.
But now our little arrangement was working so well. You receive a handsome sum for letting me know what the police know, and then I stay one step ahead of them.
Not anymore. I'm out. I won't betray Antonio.
You mean you won't betray him again?
Antonio still cares about me. He told me himself. And if I had known that before, I never would have gotten involved with this. I wouldn't have started working for you, and I wouldn't have done a lot of things. So I'm going to do something right now. I quit.
Well, imagining that I care about any of that, what makes you think I'll let you quit? I've had it with the waiting, Gina. What's that look for?
You afraid to be alone with me?
We've been alone for hours.
I think I frightened you
Frightened me.
by telling you I kept tabs on you all those years. I think maybe you're worried whether those feelings are still there.
Well, the thought has occurred to me.
Ben, I'm no threat to you and Vicky. I do still care about you. That's why I'm doing all of this. And I hope you still care about me as well.
Sure I do. I want you to be happy.
And we both want the same thing, don't we?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come here and upset you. It's just that I just thought you should know what I heard, that's all.
No, it's okay, Jackie. I'm not upset, really.
All right, good. You know what? Let me go take care of a couple of things, all right? Hey. You do know the doc's nuts about you, right? I mean, this Gina Broad, please. She ain't got a shot.
I know that, but thank you very much for saying it.
You're hanging there, right?
Yeah, take care. Thanks, Jackie. Jackie! Jack!
Vicky, I need to use your phone. Get a locksmith over here. Change all your locks, but don't worry. Everything's gonna work out just fine.
What are you talking about?
Davison. Low-down snake. Cheating on you. I saw it with my own eyes.
What?
You? Here? Moving in? Just already feels right.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'm glad we didn't wait.
Me too. So many things that we have to do. We have to make our whole future together.
We're already making it.
There better be a lot more of that in our future.
Well, you can count on it. So, listen, I want you to feel free to put your stuff anywhere you want, okay? If you want to move stuff around, that's fine. I just want you to be comfortable. Just feel like you're at home.
I do. I do already. I mean, I like everything the way it is.
I thought I heard a butt in there, though.
Oh, you heard no such thing.
I'm pretty sure I did.
No, really, I'm telling you, I like everything exactly the way it is, yeah.
It's that chair, isn't it? No, I saw you looking at it before.
That chair? That chair. No, that chair's fine. I love that. I love that chair.
Okay. Now tell me what you really think.
I did. I told you exactly what I think.
Look, this place is yours now, just as much as it's mine. Okay? So just be honest.
I am being honest. Okay, you're right. I hate the chair.
You hate the chair.
Did I say that? Did I say I hated it? No, I'm sorry. I despise that chair.
Why? It's a perfectly good chair.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I just do. What?
Oh, Lindsay gave me that chair.
Oh, well, that settles it. Chair's gone.
Just leave it.
Will, I don't know what it is that Colin told you, but...
But what? What, it was all lies?
Yes.
Colin showed me the check, Mom. He showed me a photocopy of the check that you wrote to him for $200,000 from Asa's money. And you gave it to Colin so he would keep quiet about what you did. What?
That's true.
What? What? Colin just decided out of nowhere to let everyone think that Nora was dead? No. You put him up to it.
Not true.
Stop lying to me, Mom, and admit it.
Did you know you're a lead?
Don't threaten me, RJ. You can't just push me around. You can't force me to help you.
No.
No.
Well, what if Vega found out about our little arrangement? I'm sure he wouldn't want to have anything to do with you then, except maybe to visit you in prison.
Don't even try blackmailing me, RJ, not with what I know. Go ahead. Go ahead, do what you have to, take your chances, but I'm finished.
No, Roseanne, this betrayal after betrayal, I hardly know what to say, but I am sure Officer Vega will know exactly what to say. Well, if it isn't Officers Vega and Pellegrino, what an altogether expected surprise. Oh, please, please, do come in.
No, Vicky, I'm telling you, this time, that weasel's gone too far. Shacking up with some floozy in some cheap motel.
Asa, I know what you're talking about now, okay? You did not see what you think you saw.
Vicky, I was there. I saw them together. He is nothing but a two-timing rat. The sooner you get rid of him, the better off you're going to be.
Excuse me.
Yeah, open your eyes, woman. Take a good look at what's standing in front of you.
What the hell is going on here?
You have the damn gall to ask that? When you bring your mistress into this house in front of your wife? You are the lowest, Benji.
You're out of your mind.
I saw you. You and that little chippy going in that motel room. I'm taking Vicky out of here. Get away from her.
Get your hands off of her now!
No! You're finished, Benji. You crossed the line. You've gone too far this time.
Me? You barge in here and manhandle my wife and say I've gone too far?
Okay, that's enough, both of you.
She is not your wife. No more.
You don't know what
gave
you're
her up.
talking about.
When you hooked up with that floozy.
That's enough.
floozy.
That's enough. Both of you, I mean it. That's enough.
I can't believe that you just did that.
Why? You said you hated the chair. I mean, you know, you despised that chair.
Yeah, but I didn't expect you to just toss it out just like that.
Well, it's no big deal. I mean, we'll buy another chair. You know, it'll be the first piece of furniture that we ever buy together. As a matter of fact, I think we better start buying a lot more stuff if we're going to be looking for a house.
A house?
Yeah. Of course, a house. I mean, we have to have a place to put all our stuff.
Wow. Is this really happening? All of a sudden we're engaged, now we're buying furniture? Wow.
It is. It's happening. We're going to get married. And I'm going to do everything I possibly can just to make you as happy as you deserve to be. Do you realize every time I put my arms around you, the phone rings? Mm-hmm. I have to have it disconnected. Hello?
Bo, Vicky, listen, your father is...
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I think I can hear him yelling.
Could you come over and take him away, please?
Yeah, I'll be right there, okay? My father's over at Vicky's. He's causing trouble again.
I'll go with you.
No, I appreciate the offer. I think you better stay here. Just make yourself comfortable, okay? And I'll be back just as fast as I can.
You don't give your ex-husband a forwarding address.
I can't talk to you when you're upset like this, so maybe when you calm down...
Now! Right now! I want to hear it from you right now! You are responsible for what happened to Nora, aren't you? You knew that she was alive when Dad and everyone else thought that she was dead, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yes, I knew.
I'm warning you, Asa. Back off before I do something we both regret.
Davison, you've been married, what, a few months? Already you're cheating on your wife. Not nice.
I gotta kill you for suggesting something like that.
Stay out of it, Bo. Stay out of it. And I was right. Davison's trying to destroy my whole family.
Well, get him out of here!
Come on. Me? Davison's the one you should be dragging out. You two-timing snake. No, let's go.
All right. Let's go.
Please Ignore him. Don't let him get to you.
How can I not let it get to me? He barges in here into our home and accuses me of cheating on you.
I know it's not true.
Of course that. Ben, and why does he hate you so much?
That's Asa Buchanan. And he hates me because he's a bitter, miserable human being. And he's got a black hole where his heart should be.
Why is all that bitterness directed towards you? Who is he to you?
He's nothing to me. Absolutely nothing.
Whoa! That's a great shot. Who taught you to shoot like that?
You know as well as I do. You taught me.
Oh. Well, I guess I taught you better than I thought.
Yeah, you did. I played this guy the other night. I crushed him. I had him begging for mercy.
That's my girl.
Judge, what do you think was wrong with Will?
Well, I don't know, to tell you the truth. But I don't think you promising to beat up Jessica was helping things.
Why do you think Mom wanted us to leave without him?
Well, I think your mom really wanted to find out what was going on with Will and thought maybe she could do that a little better if you and I weren't there.
He was always Mom's favorite.
Hey, it's not true.
Come on, Dad.
No. Jen, your mother always loved both you kids equally, as have I.
Yeah, right. I mean, what else is a parent going to say?
It's true.
Even you have to admit, there's always been something special between Mom and Will.
Oh, I can explain. I can.
You can explain? Okay, explain. But not to me. Why don't you try to explain to Nora? Why don't you try to explain to Dad, who was absolutely devastated all that time when he thought that Nora was dead? Why don't you explain to Rachel? Why don't you explain to Matthew? Because that poor little kid was told that his mother was gone and that she was never coming home.
But she's home. I made sure of that.
Todd made sure of that. All you did is give her some drug to make sure she'd forget what happened.
I didn't have any choice.
No choice. You tried to destroy a woman's mind.
Colin. It wasn't me. It was Colin. He's a monster.
You're a monster. You are. You kidnapped Nora. You drugged Nora. Why? So that she would stay away from Bo. And that you could try to get him back.
I'm not a monster, Will.
Bo didn't even want you, Mom. So it was all for a man who did not even want you. How pathetic is that?
Don't call me pathetic. How could you say something like that to your own mother?
Because it's true.
No, it's not. He did want me. He did. And if it weren't for Laney, he'd be with me. He'd be with me now.
Congratulations. I heard the news. You and Bo are getting married. And you're already living together from the look of it. Not the same girl I once knew, that's for sure.
Choke on it, Colin.
I'm assuming this means you told him? I gotta tell you, Laney, I didn't think you had it in you. I didn't think you'd ever tell Bo that you murdered your own father.
I did not murder my father.
You see, you filled him full of morphine, and then he died like you knew he would, so what would you call it? I just want to know what his reaction was. He obviously didn't arrest you, so he must have decided to cover it up. He must have decided to compromise his principles. Co-conspirators in the name of love. Very romantic. Of course, it also makes him an accessory after the fact.
Bo is not a criminal.
Really? He doesn't know, does he? You didn't tell him.
You know, I kind of figured you didn't have the guts. But I do.
Why are you doing this?
Don't you get it by now, lady? I get what I want, or you'll never be free of me. Never.
We've gotten a lot of complaints about noise at Break Bar, RJ.
You're in violation of about 10 different municipal codes, RJ. We could hit you up with a lot of fines, a lot of citations. Big fines. Huge.
Really?
Really? But we won't. Provided you cooperate with us.
Well, I'm always happy to help Landview's finest, which is a good thing, because they seem to need so much of it. But tell me, what can I do?
We're investigating some truck hijackings.
Oh. You know, I do seem to recall hearing something about that and a big police raid that didn't come off. Now, how does that happen? Did the bad guys find out, or you don't have a leak in your department?
Well, if there is a leak, we'll find it. And when we do, we'll put that person away for a long, long time.
Along with whoever it is the leak is leaking to.
Well, you can count on me. I mean, what can I do? Go undercover? Oh, but no. Then I'd need some kind of liaison in the department, and...
You're on notice, RJ. This investigation will bring an arrest and a conviction.
Well, I'm sure with minds like yours on the case, well, I have no doubts. Well, now, did you hear that, Roseanne? Seems your boy, Vega, wants to see the snitch sent to prison. Now, are you sure that you want him to know that it's you?
You know, on second thought, maybe I won't tell Bo. Maybe I'll go right to the press. I mean, I really don't want to, but I'm afraid I need the cash. You see, your nephew has been raiding my assets. But maybe you can make it up to me.
How much do you want?
Well, I figure the Sun will pay, what, a good 50 grand for a story on how the police commissioner's fiancée murdered her own father? I expect you to double that. That might make up for what Will's done.
Forget it.
Cash, Lanny. By tomorrow.
You miserable coward. You think I'm gonna let you ruin my happiness?
How are you gonna stop me? You're gonna shoot me full of morphine the way you killed your father?
You know, after the divorce, your brother became the man of the house. He thought it was right for him to, you know, protect and take care of your mother. That's a big responsibility. But he did that, and your mom began to depend on him. I mean, she really appreciated what he did, and I think it's just natural that they would stay kind of close.
I guess.
Look, I know I've said this probably a million times to you, but I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for what that divorce put you through. I know that it was really hard on you, but I just thought it was a better choice than staying home and arguing all the time.
Some choice.
I know. And I know it probably hurt you more than I'll ever know, but see, I think that's why you don't ever come home. I think that's why you almost never write. I think it's why you stayed away, and I wanted to give you time to kind of work things out. But I think staying away is your way of getting back at your mother.
No, that's not it. I stay away because the divorce was my fault.
Bo and I were finally getting somewhere. Maybe for the first time. And I loved him. And I felt desperate. And sometimes you do desperate things for love. And I know you understand, Will, because you took the money from the foundation to keep Jessica away from Christian.
How can you compare what I did? How can you compare taking money to what you did? And since when do two wrongs make a right? What you did was sick, Mom.
I agree, but I think that I was sick, Will, because I had lost my baby. And when you lose a baby, things happen to a woman.
Wait, what, now you're blaming it on hormones?
Look what happened to Jessica. When she lost her baby, she almost killed Dorian.
Hey, leave Jessica out of this. And in fact, never bring up Jessica's name in front of me again.
I just need you. I need you to understand that I'm not the evil person you're making me out to be. I swear to you, I never meant to hurt Nora.
That's it, Mom. That's the thing. You never mean to hurt anybody. But you always do.
Will, please don't leave like
touch me.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Will. Are you going to turn me in?
I don't know.
Hi. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, Bo. I'm fine. I want to go home. I'm going to keep an eye on you tonight, Pa. My father is going to be spending the night with us, if it's okay.
Of course. How do you feel?
I'm fine. That's what I keep telling him. I tried to take him by the hospital, get him checked out naturally. Because there's nothing wrong with me. That getting Ben Davison out of my life won't fix. Just sit down, please. Do you mind checking him out?
Sure, I'll get my bag.
Can I get you anything? You want a glass of water? Sure. As long as there's some bourbon in it. Oh, brother. Fine. You know what, Pa? I'm trying to help you. All right? I'm trying to understand what's going on with you right now. You keep insisting that Ben Davidson is out to ruin your family. Where does that come from? Wait, it's almost like you're scared of him or something. I don't know. Maybe I am. Why? I just told you. I don't know. But mark my words, Bo. There's a disaster coming. Soon. I feel it in my bones.
I didn't want to wait any longer. I don't know what happened to Gina's contact, but the longer we were there, the more uncomfortable I felt.
I'll get to the bottom of it then. I'll arrange another meeting.
Yeah, well, it better happen next time. I'll expect to hear from you soon.
You will.
Call me as soon as you know something.
Good night, Vicki.
I'm glad you're home. And I'm glad we're finally alone.
So am I.
Sorry about what happened with Asa.
Dear old Dad. What a joke. I'm just sorry you had to hear all that garbage about Gina and me.
Ben, I don't have any doubts about you. You know that. Gina Russo, on the other hand...
What do you mean?
She's still in love with you. Do you realize that?
Yeah, I know. But I'll deal with it. Trust me.
I trust you. I do.
Honey, why would you think the divorce was your fault?
Because it was.
No, it wasn't. It was something that happened between your mother and me, and it had absolutely nothing to do with you and your brother. I mean, if you believe nothing else in life, believe that. And believe that your mother and I love you both more than anything else in the world. And that's the truth, and it's never going to change, no matter what happens.
What do you think's going to happen?
Anything can happen. But you remember this. I will always be there for you. For both of you. No matter what. Always.
I didn't drug Nora, Will. It was Lindsay. It was your mother.
I had no choice, Will. I was desperate.
It was your mother. It was your mother.
I was desperate. I was desperate.
I'm gonna regret this. What happened to you now?
Colin is what happened. Damn him. This time he's gone too far.
And what has he done?
He turned my son against me. But he is gonna pay. And you are gonna take care of it for me.
Take care of it? No, exactly what do you mean by that?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
Leading brand, Ultra Strength Bengay.
On the next One Life to Live.
I'd like to buy you a drink if that's okay.
If you believe in your mom, I do too.
Are you scared? You should be.
How far will you go to break these two up?
You look happy.
Exclusive photos of your favorite One Life to Live stars are waiting for you. Visit the photo galleries at abc.com.
Jason,
It's good to see you.
you're the only person who made me feel better.
I can take care of this problem without you having to be involved. Cyril knows if he touches Carly, he's as good as dead.
What will they ask Larry?